I said this is the tutorial. The combat is not going to be engaging nor difficult. It's just going to be combat for the idea of combat. Oh, crud! Okay, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, boy. This is one of my just all-time favorite games. I love the KOTOR series. I love everything to do with Star Wars, practically. But KOTOR was, when it originally came out on the Xbox, I was in love with this game. I played through it I don't know how many times, but it has been a long number of years since I have sat down and played this game. And, you know, I just said, hey, let's have some fun. Let's hit something up that's kind of old school, and let's just see how it is. Now, mind you, we're not going to go 100% old school. I do have some mods installed, little few quality of life things. Things just make it a little more fun and look a little bit better. I didn't want to get rid of the old-fashioned Xbox appearance completely, so I more or less did some facial tweaks, and I believe I did like an Ebon Hawk skin and a few reskins for some other characters that you'll come across throughout the campaign. Now, let's make this. This is my first time playing in such a long time. I don't remember a lot, but you know, I love force powers. Just to be frank, it's like, oh, for advanced players only. There's really nothing that's very advanced about this character or about the game in general. You can kind of just wing it and you'll be okay. Portrait. It's not like it makes much of a difference. We'll just get, oh goodness. Why does she have such purple dark lipstick? That looked weird. Oh, I hate cornrows. Alright, well, we'll just go with the team lady that they were giving us. Attributes. Okay, so, intelligence and constitution, if I'm not mistaken, are what needs... Yeah, for essential skills. Oh, is it wisdom you need? Wisdom, okay. I knew it was something like you needed wisdom. How many points do I have? Oh, okay. So we'll just max that out. I do love charisma. It makes your way a little easier in some cases to be able to just, like, you know, charm and disarm. So let's put some points into that too. This is gonna be this. I'm not trying to like power through it or make it super easy to play it through. I literally just want to have some fun with this. So we're just gonna do what we find, well, what I find fun. And that is an interesting playthrough that doesn't make use of the traditional means of being super powerful. Although this may have been what was super powerful, I don't remember. Let's get a little extra HP. I don't really feel like I need much strength or dexterity. And I guess those extra 2 points can just... Oh, I really wish... It actually bothers me that you're gonna go to 18. It bothers me. I'm sure there's quite a few people out there that would understand why. But yeah, I hate it. I hate it. And we're just gonna do this, I guess. Okay, so, yeah. Anyway, let's move right along. Skills. I don't remember what skills do. Here we go. Computer use, I know for a fact made everything so much easier, but we're gonna do persuade because, like I said, I wanna do like a fun kind of charm and disarm playthrough of force power heavy combat and just yeah, you know what I mean. But stealth, do we want to do stealth? I'm not sure if I care much about stealth. Security makes things pretty easy. Treat injury, I don't think is utterly necessary for me. Not for the way I want to play it. We'll do computer use. Oh, okay. So we'll do computer use, security. You don't have enough points to increase that skill. Oh, okay, we use them all. Okay. So that's fine. Feats. I forget what feats is like at first. I know you have been granted the following feats at this level. I think these are all just like the basic things, or maybe this is because I had a previous playthrough or something? I'm not sure. I didn't read. I know that went right by. I was just clicking. Whoops. My bad. So we have 1 feat point. I guess, if I'm not mistaken, I have some type of mod that makes it where I start with my lightsaber. I think. Let's see what it recommends. Dueling. Sure. Where is dueling? There it is. Yeah, why not? Oh, I think it applied it. Okay. Name. Let's go with what the game. All right, we'll do it 3 times each. All right, 1, 2, 3. Aid Gofai. That didn't even sound like a woman. All right, again. 1, 2, 3. Meryl Tears. Again, a little odd. 1, 2, 3. Lol Bomban. Loli Bomban. No. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. All right, fine. Jude Lauren. Our name is Jude Lauren. There, we're going with that. Otherwise, I'll be at that all day. All right, let's hit it up. So, one of the quality of life mods that I have installed is actually this thing that makes it where I can skip the tutorial. The tutorial is a nightmare. It's slow, unnecessary, and it's not even very useful for you, the viewer. So this is the tutorial. You're a little robot, and you go around fixing parts of the ship, and it's just basically teaching you about UI and stuff like that, and we're not doing. Oh, that's another mod. That's not the normal, like, you are in your underwear. You don't have clothes on. That's not just me doing that. You legitimately just don't have clothes on at first because you're unconscious and in the medical ward, so they stripped you of all your clothes so you could be medicaled on. There we go. So, there also is a pretty big skip. Another mod I have that I have installed where I can skip this whole place because the whole place is kind of mundane. But for the sake of viewership, we're going to go ahead and let you see what this whole place is play like in case it's your first time actually seeing this game. But yeah, it's a long drudge. Not super long, but it's a bit of a drudge. But it also is how we get introduced to quite a few characters. So if we were to, like, not do this part, you would just kind of just be confused and lost about where several characters come from. So here we are. Bare and unconscious on the floor. One has to wonder how we got from in the KOTOR tank to in the middle of the floor. Did we just kind of stumble across the room, like, arg, and just flop onto the floor? Not sure. The active quest screen. Yada. Yeah, all that good stuff. So anyway, here we are. Charmed, disarmed. Well, we're certainly ready to charm and disarm somebody, but I'm not sure if we want to do it, like, playthrough like that. Okay, so let's see. I remember... I don't have it. I guess it didn't work then. Because I remember I installed something that was supposed to give me a lightsaber or something in the beginning, but I guess I don't have it. I'm not going to cry about it, nor am I going to restart for it. We're just going to go with it. This is party selection. This is where I'll put my party. This is where I'll assign my skill points. This is my overall character, the experience I need, all that. This will be my inventory, and this will be my loadout, my weapon, my gear, all this stuff. Anyway, pretty straightforward stuff. Let's get a move on. Alright. Immersion in the KOTOR tanks can heal most wounds. If you have lost vitality points during your explorations, return here to the medical bay and use the empty KOTOR tank behind you to heal your wounds. In other words, if you get fucked up out there, make sure to bring your ass back here, because you might drop dead otherwise. Anyway, but yeah, this is what we're going to be running around in for a little while. And you know what? If somebody's going to give me shit about running around with some 64, not even 64-bit, I don't know, some fucking 9 polygon titties, then hey, you're a lot more socially aware and sensitive than I am, and I just don't give a shit. Good power, more power to you, more power to you. But anyway, let's see if we can crack this open. I think we have to use this computer. I also think this is where that Super Squall's mod. So I can actually skip the whole place. I can skip this. See, it says I want to skip through Purgus. That's because this place sucks. But like I said, we're gonna play through it normally. So, and we're going to unlock the medical storage, which is right behind us. Get some experience points. Nice. Grab our goodies. These are our healing items, med packs and such. Ooh, chemicals. Just, you know, a nice bin of chemicals. I just love random chemicals. Yeah, it's just, I don't know how to get through a day without more and more chemicals. Use the lab station now. I don't think I need to do anything here right now. Yes, yes, yes. Play through normally. Unlock the morgue. Just that over there. Oh, look, a body. Let's go investigate it. There's a dead body. Oh, look, a mysterious corpse that's not... Well, doesn't have a towel draped over it. I wonder if we can poke it. Let's poke it. The old woman looks dead, but there's no sign of what killed her. Well, let's mess with this corpse. Oh, look, a plasma torch. Why somebody left a plasma torch on a dead guy? I'm not sure. Audible gas. The old lady's up. What's up?
Find what you're looking for amongst the dead?
I take offense to that. You make it sound like I did something wrong.
I hoped as much. I slept here too long and could not awaken. It may be I reached out unconsciously, and your mind must have been a willing one. Or perhaps you have been trained for such things.
Ah, yes, for a little backstory. Well, actually, no reason to ruin, because you find out all of it through playing throughout the story. And hopefully I'll be able to make sure to cover all the parts that do tell you what's going on here. But yeah, slept too long. You look like you were dead when I came in. Or, so you can touch minds and feign death. Who are you? Or, just stay out of my mind in the future. Now what do you want? So, as you can see, there's a bit of a theme. There's neutral answers, angry answers, and there's, like, you know, kind, non-aggressive answers. And I'm just gonna kind of be neutral. Like, slept too long. You look like you were dead when I came in. Because she did!
You have the smell of the KOTOR tank about you. How do you feel?
Like I was in a KOTOR tank. See, enough with the false concern. What do you want? The KOTOR tank left me a little drained. Who are you?
I am Kreia, and I am your rescuer, as you are mine. Tell me, do you recall what happened?
Not a damn thing! Last thing I remember, I was on board the Republic ship, the Harbinger. What happened to it?
Your ship was attacked. You were the only survivor. A result of your Jedi training, no doubt.
Now, you can lie and say, oh, you think I'm a Jedi, you're mistaken, I am no longer a member of the Jedi Order, or how do you know I'm a Jedi? And I'm just going to tell her like it is, I am no longer a member of the Jedi Order.
You are a Jedi. Your walk is heavy. You carry something that weighs you down.
The Jedi Order and I have a troubled history. That is no business of yours. Let's deal with the now. What is this place? And this is kind of how I would want to deal with it. Let's
I do not know.
Stay in the
I
now.
was removed from the events of the world as I slept. A survey of the surroundings may provide the answers we seek. The ship we arrived in, the Ebon Hawk, must still be in this place. We should recover it and leave.
Why do we need to leave? Care to explain why you're in such a hurry? We? Why do you think that we're in this together? Oh, why do you think we are together in this? I'm just going to ask her why she thinks we need to leave.
And I fear our attackers will not give up the hunt so easily. Without transport, weapons, and information, they will find us easy prey indeed.
Well, crap! Alright, so here it is. Here's where our choices as character design come into play. So, persuade. Are you sure there's nothing else you can tell me about this place? Awareness. You seem nervous and worried. Is something wrong? 3. We'll see. There's got to be someone left alive around here. I'll go look for our ship and some weapons. Is there anything else I should keep an eye out for? We're going to try to get our persuade on. We got a lot of points to persuade. Let's see if it actually works. There we go.
Much unrest here. I saw strange visions, minds colored with fear. Now, everything here feels terribly silent. A last word of caution. I would find out as much as you can about this place quickly. I fear we will need to depart as suddenly as we arrived.
Okay. We'll see. There's got to be someone left alive around here. I'll go look for our ship and some weapons, and is there anything else I should keep an eye out for? And I'm just gonna go look for our ship and some weapons.
Clothes, if only for proper first impressions.
Don't get smart with me, lady. I was just in a giant vat of healing juice. Stay out of my... Are you well enough to travel? I'll return soon to make sure you're alright. I'll check things out on my own. I don't need your help. Just stay out of my way or you'll end up like these corpses. Man, that's a As a dickhead one. We're just gonna chill. Let's just chill out. You know, I'll return soon to make sure you're alright.
I leave you to the explorations of this place. Here I will remain and attempt to center myself.
Okay, no reason to threaten the old lady. Yet. You have taken your first steps on the path of the light side. Heroic acts and charitable responses to others will elevate you further, bringing you more in touch with the light side of the Force and its higher mysteries. Rule or selfless actions will reverse this, causing you to fall to the dark side. And if you don't understand that after this game has been out all this time, then, well, doggone it. Well, actually, after Star Wars has been out all this time in general, I think everyone understands light side and dark side and all that. At least general enough to get what's going on. Equip our plasma torch. Alright, we're armed. We do need clothes, though. It's kind of silly just walking around like this. Your experience points. Yay. Look, more dead bodies, which means more loot for us. A sword. Probably a little bit more efficient at the killing than a blowtorch, because that's effectively what that is. I can't do it. We're gonna keep our plasma torch in our second inventory slot, just in case we need it. Okay, got us a sword. Alright, we don't have clothes, but we got a sword, so, you know, armed and dangerous in more than one way. What's this? Emergency blast door. This door is magnetically sealed and cannot be opened with a plasma torch. It looks like you'll need to opened manually from the other side. Okay. I'm not mistaken. We still have to advance forward. There's some funny dialogue though with characters we're gonna meet for just walking around naked. So we're actually gonna do that just because it's kind of funny. All right. So the combat is tab and target. Right. There's no way around it. It's fine. You can use multiple abilities. You can line them all up. See down here. This is the ones we're using all in sequence. And then once you're ready to go, you just, whoops. Yep. And there you go. Yes, I know. Now, whoops, I forgot how to actually engage. I think it's space. Yeah, space. There we go. Alright, that's one. You always want to like set your character to attack something. You want to just stand there doing nothing. There we go. Of combat. Oh, we got us a gun. Good old sidearm. A mining laser. Better than nothing. Oh, crud. Alright, let's queue up that. Queue up a power attack. And then after that, we'll go another critical strike on that guy. And a power attack on that guy. And let's go. Oh, crud. Wow, I'm not sure. I don't think I was paying attention. That's fine. It's just gonna load the last checkpoint, which really should be the room behind us. I was not paying attention at all. Oh my goodness, really? It went that far back. I did not expect it to do that. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome back. So yeah, this time, you know, didn't die. Got past the robots. This is literally the room right after those robots where we died last time. I am not actually trying to bash this. I guess I have no security skills, so my only choice is to try to bash it open. I don't even know if I can. Oh, there we go. We're starting to do damage. Slow and steady wins a race, I believe. It seems to be kind of RNG based when I do damage. I am somehow managing to miss a blocker. Wow, that's really something. We're almost there. Patience is key. There we go, we got it. A broken item and an ion grenade. I mean, hey, you know, stuff we didn't have. All right. No, I don't want to skip the Purgus level. I want to skip Purgus, and I have gained the level after talking to Kreia. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I think we just don't interact with that. Cutscenes!
There is much energy in the room beyond, yet it stems from nothing that lives.
Oh, good. We're being psychically spoken to.
Don't sense them. Reach out. Cast aside your sight. Cast aside what you see. And instead, reach out with your perceptions. Ah, you can feel them. The droids you cannot perceive, but the small oscillations of energy, that you can feel, echoing outwards.
That's nice. Thanks, lady. Crazy old bitch. Oh, shit. Actually, wait. Probably a good time to use my... Oh, never mind. We're just like one-shotting everything. Oh, okay. Well, you know, damn. I was gonna say, like, oh yeah, chance to use our iron grenade. Then we just started beating everything's ass. Oh my goodness. Are you serious right now? Wait, maybe the ion torch is better suited for this? I don't remember that really being a thing, but we'll try it. Switch weapons. Oh no, that definitely got it open a lot easier. But I think the reason we're getting broken items out of it is because we're bashing it open. Well, we got plenty of grenades now. We got some kind of stealth field generator. Let's see what that's about. Some kind of belt. Yeah. This device enables stealth camouflage. Okay. How do I activate it? I'm not sure. How to activate it? Whoa, what am I bashing now? It's the same box. Why are you bashing that again? Stop it. Oh, we switch weapons easier. Okay. Pressing the pause button will pause the game. Yeah, okay. Moving right along. Fuck off.
You hear it. It is fate, but it is there.
Could you stop psychically interrupting me in the middle of a fight? I'm kind of getting shot at. Well, maybe not, but I feel strange, like the sedatives are wearing off. I'm coming down! What is happening? Is there something wrong with me? I'm just coming down off a really, really bad high.
It has not been so long as for you to forget.
Bullshit. It's, but it doesn't feel like it did. It feels like it's coming from across a great distance. It's like a sound, but it has been almost a decade. I had forgotten. I don't want this. Not again. Never again. No reason for all that. Let's just go then.
Listen. Feel it echoing within you. Come. I shall guide you down the familiar paths. You will need it if we are to survive and escape this place.
Oh, there we go. We got our lightsaber. That's cool. I knew I had some kind of mod that was going to give me a lightsaber, like, on Purgus. This was more or less a for funsies thing. I like lightsabers, you know? Who doesn't like lightsabers? And it's a good long while before you get the lightsaber. Now, I don't even think I have those skills that come with using a lightsaber. So I literally just have a lightsaber for pretty much show. But hey, you know, at least it looks cool. We get the sound effect. We get the real... Oh, crap. There we go. We get the true blue Star Wars aesthetic. Alright, we have leveled up, but I am unsure on where we go to. Here we go. I think we got a feat point. We got some skill points. Okay. Let's get... I think we might want to get a little bit of security. I'm tired of bashing things open. I feel like a Neanderthal. Oh my. I thought I had points. Like, if I've leveled up, what is it I have points now under? Skills? Oh, not there. Not sure what I have. I've leveled up, but only in my heart, it seems. Give me a second. I'm just trying to remember how leveling up works in this game. Alright, well, we have a bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. I'm not sure what's going on right now. Probably should have been paying attention.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
Difficult for you. Or no, sorry. Easy for you, difficult for me.
And he might yet
Nice Speedy Gonzalez reference for anyone who doesn't know. Goodness me, goodness my. Oh, hi. See, I mean, just that sound effect, you know? That's part of, oh goodness. That's part of, like, any real Star Wars feel. You gotta have that sound effect. Good thing this robot doesn't seem to notice me until I'm, like, in stabbing distance. Now, he could have been, like, blazing across my half-naked ass, running across the room this entire time, and he's just like, I really, really wonder what kind of oil they left out for us tonight. Unlike the other consoles you've encountered, this console appears heavily encrypted. You'll need an access code to unlock it. Activate the switch! Okay, so this is our first taste of the kind of goofy dialogue that comes from running around completely naked. 1 second. The guy in here in prison addresses you differently when you come in according to your state of dress.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
I keep your eyes up and tell you who you are. We're just gonna go with that because it's the funny one.
Atton Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Here to explain why you're locked up?
Claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
What is this place?
Oh, you mean you didn't come here on purpose? I'm shocked. I really am. This slice of paradise is the Paragus mining facility, the only supplier of shipping-grade engine fuel to this corner of the galaxy. Paragus fuel plays havoc with engines, but it gets the job done. As long as you don't mind the toxic byproducts and trying to mine it without blowing yourself up.
I don't want to blow up. This facility doesn't sound too safe. Yeah.
Yeah, this asteroid belt is one giant minefield. One proton torpedo, even a stray blaster shot, can start an explosion that'll make the one that shattered Paragus 2 look like a kid's pop detonator.
Paragus 2, huh?
You know the planet with the exposed core you saw flying in? That hole was caused by the first mining station that tried to siphon fuel off the planet. Blew a whole chunk out of the planet and set it drifting out here in a big clump of fuel-cooled asteroids. So the miners drill the asteroids now, not the planet's surface. That's why they don't allow blasters here. Can't trust a miner jumped up on Juma Juice not to fire one stray shot that'll turn the entire colony into a thermal detonator.
This facility's deserted. What happened?
I mean, before or after that Jedi showed up. Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
There's a bounty on captured Jedi? Why?
Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
What happened to all the Jedi?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I heard rumors of a war, but a war between Jedi?
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
Sleep. What happened between Revan and Malak? Now,
Well, I wasn't there, but
I apologize for this,
Revan
doing things a little out of
turned on
order.
each other.
Sorry.
After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Anyway, I'm doing things a little out of order. These are all speaking of events from the first KOTOR. I may do a playthrough that someday, but frankly, it's a little less entertaining to me. But still, it's not a bad game.
Well, that was the story. But whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's Grand Crusade finally consumed her. Yeah, well, When she became a Sith Lord, she sure didn't stop. She killed her way across half the galaxy. Dark Jedi are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you. No offense or anything.
No, that sounds pretty accurate, frankly.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Very dead. Very, very dead.
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
You look like the type. Tell me your plan and we can go from here.
This facility isn't a military installation. Which means
Persuade!
you may have a chance. You shut down this cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
Let's just be nice about it. I trust you, and if we work together, we may be able to get out of this mess. Not sure this is how I to go about things in, like real life,
Now
but
to business. Let's get to the
for the
command
sake of the
post.
video game and light side oriented decisions.
Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown. Hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean. No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Like rats!
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us. Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Thank you. Okay, so anyway, from here on out, it's going to get interesting, and we're actually going to proceed with the robots and a few other steps of this tutorial, but that's all the time we have today. We're going to pick it up from here next time, and I hope you find this semi-interesting. The game gets way more interesting, the story is way more interesting, but more importantly, this game and its predecessor actually do tell important parts of the canonical universe of Star Wars. This game's story is canon. But yeah, so hope you had a good time, and I hope you come by next time for the continuation of this game. So, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Why self-life? We got London on the track.